to the shrewdest journalists I know here every Wednesday from the Gold Coast, Sky News Queensland editor Peta Credlin, and from Sydney, Radio 2GB broadcaster, Sky News host extraordinaire himself, Chris Smith. Well, gentlemen, a big reaction today from employers, economists, everybody else is out there slamming Anthony Albanese and his idea of a 5.1% increase to wages. We heard from the PM, he's called him a loose unit. We know the CBA's head of economics, Gareth Aird, said that lifting the minimum wage by 5% means higher inflation. Pretty emphatic view from business. I said he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, Chris. Was it too tough?
No, I remember the first week of this campaign, I said he was an economic moron. Anyone who doesn't know the unemployment rate when they want to be Prime Minister has to be a moron. I thought I was a bit harsh in that first week. I now don't think I was harsh at all. And then today he turns around and tries to smother it up, that he didn't say 5.1 to follow inflation. I tell you what, if out of today you don't have a great deal of insecurity about casting your vote for Anthony Albanese, you're not watching the bouncing ball. And even Andrew Leigh, fellow Labor Party MP, Andrew Leigh came up with an unemployment paper that said that if they were to increase wages by 6%, they would lose 100,000 jobs. Peter, it's no good getting a pay rise if the jobs don't exist. I'm sorry, he's a dumbo when it comes to economics.
I agree with that, provided people understand the economic argument. They understand that nexus between what people are paid and potential inflation spikes, and they know then that worse off, they are overall worse off, and there's the risk to them holding their job, particularly with small business. My concern, Gleeso, is the politics of this. So if you're a punter and you're in your car and you're driving home, you hit drive radio and you're hearing that one bloke wants to give you more in your pocket and the other guy says, well, it's not affordable, 2 and a bit weeks to go, or 1 and a bit weeks to go, it's pretty attractive to vote for the bloke that's going to give you more pay.
Yeah, he makes Billy McMahon look like a genius, doesn't he, Albanese? And he said he'd govern like Bob Hawke from the centre. I mean, Bob Hawke was the guy that set up the Accord. You know, the inflationary spikes that were happening off the back of wages increases back in the 80s, Hawke addressed that. But, you know, this is a referendum on a bloke who's done the job for the last 3 years. We've been through a pandemic. There are a lot of people who do not like Scott Morrison, but he used that analogy recently about the dentist. You may not like going to your dentist, you may not like paying the bill, but you know that you're going to get your teeth done properly. Albanese has shown himself to be absolutely demonstrably not prepared for this gig. And as I said, the Labor Party are making this into a referendum. They're saying, you know, he's just not up to that's not my job, that's not my job. Well, Albanese has proven that he is not up to the job, full stop, period, end of story.
Spot on, spot on.